Chairman of the Nomination Committee, fellow colleagues, I joined this society 21 years ago with great pride. I joined a profession which I loved because of the fact that I believed in the fact that we were standing up for the rule of law. That's why I became a lawyer. I must admit that over the past year or two, I've asked myself, where are we going? What are we doing? Are we really, truly being the professionals we're supposed to be for the cause of, one, protecting the rule of law, providing access to justice, being the lawyers we're supposed to be. I had every intention of continuing to stand as a candidate for the presidency. However, due to the circumstances that we've seen within our society over the past few weeks, I have decided to make a decision to support lissu. For the presidency of our society. When we can live in a nation where lawyers are threatened by being arrested for defending their clients, where we can have leadership which makes statements which are in total violation of the law, and yet we have a society which stays quiet. We need the type of leadership which will not keep quiet. We need a voice. We need to continue being the voice for the many voiceless Tanzanians who we represent. I therefore request that tomorrow when we stand together and vote, we give all our votes to Mr. Lissu.
Honorable members of the Nominations Committee, my brothers and my sisters, colleagues, what a difference 24 hours can make. Last night, I spent a day in police prison. And today I was arraigned in court. And now I'm here. But, Mr. Chairman and colleagues, what brings us here today and what makes me stand here today is the sorry state in which we lawyers find ourselves in. What makes me contest and what makes me seek your support today is the fact that as a professional bar association, as a national bar association, we have become irrelevant. 25 years ago, as a law student, as a first-year law student, two members of this bar, the late George Souza and Mr. Coleman Gallo, were ordered to be arrested by then Minister for Home Affairs, Agostino Letonga Mrema. The next day, all the northern lawyers, all the northern zone lawyers, all the lawyers in Arusha and Moshi stood up, suspended court activity, and said, there is no way our members can be arrested by a minister and lawyers keep quiet. Quarter century later, Mr. Chairman, and brothers and sisters, we lawyers are no longer respected. In the past 2 weeks, I have been arrested twice. The first time inside the courtroom. The second time yesterday, while preparing to go to the High Court in Dodoma to protect the integrity of our electoral process, to protect this election. I was arrested. Not a whimper from Tanganyika Law Society. Not a whimper from our members. And I'm not alone. How many of us have been harassed by the police? How many of us, how many of our members have been arrested while doing their work? And not a single protest has come forth from the leadership we've had, from our members. 25 years ago, the Law Society was less than 500 members. They protested, they protected Mzee D'Souza and Mzee Ngalo. Today, I'm told, we are more than 3,000, 6,000, and our members are disrespected and attacked like that, and there is not a voice. I have, the little time that I've spent here this afternoon, I have heard members complaining about the financial shenanigans of the Tanganyika Law Society. With regard to the first question, what do I intend to do to make Law Society great again? And the answer is simple. Where it matters, on questions that matter the most to the Law Society, and to the questions that matter the most to this country, the Law Society will be heard. It has not been heard for a long time. And my inspiration, ladies and gentlemen, my inspiration is the Law Society of Kenya, of the years of Gitobu Imanyara, and Gibson Kamau Kuria, and Paul Mwite. Law Society, a Law Society that is not only relevant to its members, which is very important, but also a Law Society that is relevant to the nation it is part of.
Let me start by saying that I'm very thrilled. When I say I'm thrilled, it means that I'm overwhelmed to be here today to talk about my credentials for this position that I'm vying for. I'm so happy that Tulu has joined us in this election, because when I win, it will be the real victory. And when I lose because the members have chosen to be so. I'll be very brief because I have circulated my statement, which has gone viral, and some of you have got my brochures here. So I just speak on the issues that I consider to be very relevant to this particular position that I'm vying for. I graduated way back in 1984. I also graduated my LLM degree in 2001. I was admitted to the bar in 1995, and my roll number is 632. Before I was 328, but I'm being moved into 632. I've been a member of Tanganyika Law Society for many years. I will tell you that I have grown up with the TLS. I knew TLS since when I was young, when I was chick, when I was a girl. By the time when I was working with the Tanzania Legal Corporation, By then, it was the largest public corporation responsible for all legal matters. I was a non-member by then because we were not allowed to have the practicing certificate. I need your vote and please vote for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Francis Sola. I fight for the post of president of Tanganyika Law Society. I am the past president of this society for the 3 terms consecutively. And I've been the vice president of Tanganyika Law Society, East Africa Law Society, for 1 term of 2 years. Honorable Returning Officer, I don't want to talk a lot about what I did during my tenure, but let me spend these few minutes talking about my plan. First and foremost, I'll take this, in case you elect me to the position of president, to influence and participate in the business, the core business of the Tanganyika Law Society, provided for under the provisions of Section 4 of the TLC Act, that is the constitution of our society. I know that the prime function of the Tanganyika Law Society, that's the Bar Association of the mainland, is guided by the strategic plan, that is also guided by the vision and the mission, upholding rule of law and access to justice to all.
Waheshimiwa wasomi, mawakili wenzangu, mimi si mgeni sana kwenu, hasa kwa michango niliyoifanya kwenye chama chetu hichi. Sio mgeni. Mtakumbuka kwamba mlikuwa hamuwezi hata kujua matumizi ya hela zenu yanafanyika namna gani. Nisikilize vizuri. Naamini mwenyekiti utakuwa unanitunzia muda. Hamkuwahi kushiriki kupanga matumizi ya hela zenu. Mimi Musa ndiye niliyewawezesha na kulazimisha kwamba lazima tupitishe bajeti hapa kabla hela zetu hazijatumika. Najua matatizo yetu ya ndani na ya nje, lakini ya ndani haya ni ya kwetu wenyewe, tataliwa na sisi wenyewe. Hakuna ndiye tupangia fizi hapa, ni sisi wenyewe tunapitisha, sio serikali. Na ya nje huko tutanegotiate kwa kuheshimiana. Wanaotuhusu kama ni serikali watatupa heshima yetu na sisi tutawapa heshima, tutajadili, tutapata mwafaka. Asante.